Hi there, superstars. Are you ready to learn something new today? I want to teach you about a new geometric term called polygon. So if you look up at the definition here, it says a polygon is a closed plane shape that is made up of line segments that meet only at their endpoints. Each line segment in a polygon is a side. So looking at this definition, we know that a closed plane shape is something like a square or a circle or a triangle, that the lines connect and nothing from the outside can get in. Plane also means that it's flat. It has length and it has width, but it does not have depth. And it says that the line segments do not intersect. They only meet at their endpoints. So let's see if we could look at some shapes and decide what words describe them. So we see our friend the circle, and I'm asking myself, is it a plane shape? Is it flat? I say yes, it is. Is it an open shape? Can something from the outside get in? No, it is not open, so therefore it's closed. Is it made of curved paths? Well, yes, it is. Is it made of line segments? No, it is not. So the definition says a polygon needs to be made of line segments. So is a circle a polygon? No. Circle is not part of the polygon family. Let's try another one. You see a kind of squiggly line here. Is it flat? Well, yes, it is. It is a plane shape. Is it open? Well, yes, it is. Something from the outside could easily get in there. Is it closed? No. Is it made of curves or curved paths? Yes, it is. Is it made of line segments? No, I see no line segments. So is it a polygon? Well, not according to our definition. It is not a polygon because it's open and it's not made of line segments. Let's see if we can find another one. I love this shape. Okay, so let's ask ourselves, is it a plane shape? Is it flat? Yep. Is it open? Can something get in? Nope. So it's closed. Great. Is it made of curved paths? No, it is not. It is made of line segments. So is it a polygon? Well, let's see. It's closed, it's a plane shape, and it's made of line segments. Bingo! It is a polygon. Let's try one more. This one's tricky, so be careful. This shape here, is it a plane shape? Is it flat? Yes, it is. Is it open? Could something get in from the outside? No, it is not open. It is closed. Is it made of curved paths? Well, I see curved paths here and here. So yes, it is made of curved paths. Is it made of line segments? Well, actually I see two line segments right here. So it has both curved paths and line segments. So therefore, is it a polygon? No, unfortunately it's not, because it cannot have curved paths. Great. So let's plan on going to another one. Let's see. It says, try this. Plan, fill in the blanks with sometimes, always, or never. So polygons are sometimes, always, or never plane shapes. You got it. They're always plane shapes. They're always flat. So we could put an A in there for always. Polygons are closed shapes, sometimes, always, or never. You got it again, always. Finally, polygons are open shape. Sometimes, always, never, never. And finally, plane shapes are polygons. That's a tricky one. I think I have to say sometimes on that, because sometimes a shape is a polygon if it's closed and it's made of line segments and it's flat. But we saw some shapes that had curved lines too, and so they are not polygons. So not all closed shapes are polygons. Great. Okay, now that we got that figured out, let's try a couple on our own. So here we're seeing many different polygons, and we're going to learn that the number of sides and angles that a shape has is what gives it its name. So a triangle comes from the word tri, or the prefix, tri, which means 3. It has 3 sides and 3 angles, and that's therefore why it's called a triangle. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, get it. If it's got four sides, then it's got 4 angles. Excellent. This is called a pentagon. So a pentagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, has 5 sides. Hey, that's cool. So if it has 5 sides, it has 5 angles. If this has 4 sides, it has 4 angles. And this has 3 sides, it has 3 angles. So the number of sides matches how many angles the shape has. Let's learn a few more polygon shapes. Okay, maybe you know some of these. This is a hexagon. If it's got 6 angles, then what do we know about its sides? You got it. It's got 6 sides if it's got 6 angles. Here's our friend the octagon. The octagon, I bet you know this one. If it has 8 sides, how many angles does it have to have? You got it. It's got to have 8. Last one, this is an interesting one. It's called a decagon. Dec means 10. So if it's got 10 angles, what does that tell us about the sides? You've got it. It's got to have 10 sides to have 10 angles. So let's see what it says down here. It says, how many sides does the stop sign have? Oh, we see these all the time when we're out on the road, in our car, or walking on the sidewalk. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's got 8 sides. Well, we know if it's got 8 sides, how many angles does it have to have? You got it, 8. Okay, so a stop sign is in the shape of an, anybody? Write it on your whiteboard. You got it. It's an octagon. If you look at this shape right here and this shape right here, they match perfectly. Great. Okay, let's try a couple more. It says the shape at the right is a polygon. Circle all the words that describe the shape. Okay, so is it a plane shape? Is it flat? Yes, it is, so we can circle that one. Is it open? No, nothing can get in from the outside, so it's closed. It is not open. Is it a pentagon? Well, pentagons are 5-sided. This is only 4-sided, so it is not a pentagon. Does it have curved paths? Nope. It is made of straight lines or line segments? Yes, it is. Is it a hexagon? Hexagons have 6 sides, so no, it is not. Is it a quadrilateral? Oh, I know that quad means 4. So yes, this shape is a quadrilateral. Great job. Let's try another. Okay, you are going to write yes or no on your whiteboard. Let's start with the first one. Look closely and ask yourself the 3 questions. Is it closed? Is it a plane shape? And is it made of line segments? Ready? What do you think? Terrific. The answer is no. It is not a polygon. Let's try another one. Is it closed? Right away I see a problem. Okay, because something from the outside could get in. So if it's not closed, it doesn't matter that it's made of line segments. It doesn't matter that it's flat. If it's not closed, it's not a polygon. So the answer to that one is no. Let's try the third one. Okay, is it closed? Yes. Is it flat? Yes. Is it made of line segments? Yes. Hooray! We found ourselves a polygon. Excellent job. Let's try one more slide. Write the number of sides and the number of angles and then name the polygon. Get ready on your whiteboard. Here we go. Okay. Write down how many sides, how many angles. See if you can name it. So you're right. There's 4 sides. We know if there's 4 sides, there's 4 angles. And if there's 4 sides of 4 angles, what do we call that? Excellent. It's a quadrilateral. Fantastic. Okay, let's try these. Okay, let's count the sides. How many? You got it. 5. So if it's got 5 sides, we know that it's got 5 angles. Anybody remember what this shape is called? I'll give you a hint. It's a building in Washington named after this shape. Perfect. It's the Pentagon. Excellent. Oops. Okay, and let's do our last one. Ooh, this is a tricky one. When we start counting sides, I think we should start from the bottom so we don't lose track. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, a 10-sided figure. 10 sides, we know that it's got 10 angles. Does anybody remember what this one's called? Write it on your board. You got it. Brilliant. It's a decagon. Fantastic, because dec means 10. So, let's think about what we learned today. We learned that polygons are shapes that have to be closed. That means that all the lines have to connect. Nothing from the outside could get in. They have to be flat, like a piece of paper. They're two-dimensional. And we know that they have to be made of line segments, no curved paths. We also learned that sometimes a shape can be a polygon, and sometimes just because it's closed doesn't mean it is always a polygon. Remember that shape that had the curved lines and the line segments. So we also learned that polygons are named by the number of sides and angles that they have. For example, a triangle, tri means 3. So in triangle, we know that that shape has 3 sides and 3 angles. Okay, and we also learned that there are many different interesting names for our friends, the polygons. Remember, when you want to know if a shape's a polygon or not, all you need to do is ask yourself 3 quick questions. Is it a closed shape? Is it a plane shape? Is it flat? And is it made of line segments? And if your shape, you can say yes to those 3 questions, then ta-da! You have a polygon. Okay, superstars, so it's your turn to do some more practice with polygons and seeing whether shapes fall into the polygon family or not. Good luck!